Yo, 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 what's up? It's Scoozy back with another episode of Help Me Survive Minecraft. Alright, so much, absolutely so much has happened since the end of the last episode. Um, yeah, maybe you can see back there behind me. Let's just go over and check it out. So, since the last episode, I have increased our zombie villager count quite a bit. And this last one here has two. Sorry, they're so loud. So yeah, we have quite a few zombie villagers. I've gone to the desert and obtained cactus, which we will need for green dye. And also, we were going to use it in our slime farm underneath some iron golems to kill some slimes. Well, you may remember we dug it out, got it all ready, left for a while, came back, and there was no slimes. I then AFK'd in the enchanting room, which is definitely outside of the range you need to be in for the slimes to spawn, but close enough for them to spawn. And I AFK'd here overnight and went down and checked again, and still no slimes. So yeah. I totally had given up and, was going down there to try to decide what to do with this space that I had spent so much time digging out since I couldn't use it as a slime farm. And so yeah, I was doing this, coming down. Oh, let me take a look here. And then when I hopped to the bottom, there was a slime down here at the bottom of the staircase, and I was like, oh my god, there are slimes here. This is fantastic news. So I quickly added an additional spawning platform up there for them, and then put in 2 iron golem cactus traps. So for those of you who don't know, the slimes will target the iron golems. So the slimes can be up to 3 blocks tall, and they will hop towards the iron golem to attack it. He can't reach the iron golem because he's behind the cage and 3.5 blocks up, and so the slime will repeatedly hop into this cactus in an attempt to kill the golem and then eventually kill itself. These hoppers collect. They run down here and here into... Can you hear the water? Where are we here? Yeah, so they run down here into this water stream, which carries them that way, and into a dropper elevator, which is back upstairs. And I'll show you that in just a second. Of course, we're one short. It's alright, I got a little area over here. I can mine a block. Right there. Okay. So, basically, the items going in, the slime balls going into the item elevator means that I don't really ever have to come down here. And now that I've shown you, I may never come down here unless there's a problem that causes me to need to, because it's kind of a pain in the butt. The staircase is a little wanky. I don't know. Some places it's not really a staircase. And it just takes quite a while. Going down's not so bad because there's several spots where you can just drop. Saves a bunch of time. And yeah, you don't die. Well, at least I don't, because yeah, that brings me, I guess, to my next point. I have Feather Falling 4 on my boots now. My bow is pretty pimped. It has Infinity, Flame, Power 5, I think. And all of this is because the slime farm's working, so I have built the AFK fish farm. So this is the chest that collects the slime balls, and there's the 2 stone we lost. So yeah, as you can see, it does pretty good. That's definitely like more slime balls than we will probably ever need, ever. Chicken cooker is still beasting it, like just crazy. There's no way I could eat the amount of chicken that it cooks for me. Fortunately, it doesn't go bad in Minecraft. So yeah, over here is the AFK fish farm. I have a chest here where I'm keeping some fishing rods. You want to make sure that your fishing rod has unbreaking and mending, and with the experience you get when you catch something, you basically every time you come back to your keyboard, you'll have like a completely undamaged, full durability fishing rod still. I've got this one called Rod Flanders. Yeah, old Simpsons reference. So anyways, yeah, so you stand here on the crafting table and use your fishing rod, aim it in the center of the block after you turn it on, and it makes a whole bunch of noise doing its thing. And every time you catch a fish, I'm pretty sure the tripwire, um, I don't know, resets something. I'm not entirely sure how this thing actually works. I obviously built it off a tutorial. It's a Zoomovoid tutorial, and in his tutorial, he uses a fence post right here where you can see this gate. And that worked in the snapshot, but once 1.11 came out, that did not work. But it's the exact same build, you just use a fence gate in the step where you would normally use a fence post. He actually does a second video that goes into great detail explaining the second, or the change you need to make in order to get it to work. It's quite funny. Yeah, so anyways, that's in here. And then what else do we have? Oh yeah, I've done some walls. I had to so I could AFK in here safely. Storage room is complete. I've even trapped a creeper in the wall here for our amusement, because in the process of setting up the storage room, I didn't have the ceiling, and twice creepers hopped over the edge and exploded me and several chests, and so now I have one of them captured as my prisoner. And I can't get close enough for his name tag to pop, but I have called him Fuzzy Pickle. Yep, that's his name. So the fish farm empties out into these hoppers. Oh my god, if I could walk. Seriously? Into these hoppers, which go down into a chain leading that way. Goes in behind this. Underneath these stairs, underneath this wall. Stops right behind this block here. And empties down into these 1, 2, 3, 4 chests. So I've been doing a pretty good job of managing the inventory, but basically overnight you can fill 2 of these with items, and they range from garbage to really awesome stuff. Up here you can see I have kept a bunch of enchanted bows, just like fantastic stuff, and you can like combine these and get basically your custom bow, whatever you like. So yeah, that's automatic. That just loads up there, which is really nice. And I have to work out how I want to organize the rest of this. I don't have anything dedicated yet so far, except for I have some stone down in this one. But other than that, yeah, I gotta work on an organization system. But it should be enough chests for everything we need, and then some. And then I have a bit of the second floor done. Not much, but... So I'm thinking about replacing the roof here with dark oak to add a little differentiation between the roof and the walls. I think that's much needed. Yeah. So I went out and found some dark oak, chopped it down. I burned through all that already, making even just chests for the storage room. But I do have the saplings. And so I'm going to grow a couple of these, harvest them, and build up some dark oak supplies, and then replace the roof. But that's not really anything you are that interested in watching. So I thought what I'd do is, while I'm doing that, I will, well, I guess... From your perspective, it will appear as though while I'm doing this, you are watching me adventure in the Nether in search for blaze rods. But in reality, I can't do those things simultaneously. So anyways, enjoy the footage of that, and then I'm going to get some dark wood on the go, dark oak on the go, and I'll be back here. All right. Okay, and we're back. So here we are, outside of the Nether portal, and it's making a bunch of noise there. We have a couple ender pearls in case we get into trouble. Same with the golden apple, since I don't have really any fire resistance. I got some food, all my tools good to go. I brought some eggs because I think it'll be fun to spawn some chickens in the Nether. Flint and steel and obsidian to make another portal if need be. Blocks. You always need to bring blocks. And gravel, in case I need to deal with some lava. And actually, looking here right now, I am probably going to go and repair my boots before we leave. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, here we are again. Boots are all fixed. Yeah, so we're going to head into the Nether. And hopefully we don't die. I just spent a bunch of XP and a bunch of diamonds getting all my gear fully charged and ready for this. Ooh, and wouldn't that just be the way for me to die and lose it all? Okay, the Nether, the Nether. So I guess the first thing we got to do is get out of this cave. It's safe, it's great, but it's it's definitely not going to contain any ghasts. We'll need to find them out in the Nether. And one place to find them for sure is another fortress. If we can find one of those. The Nether fortress. They'll usually contain a spawner. Or several. Oh, almost jumped in a hole there. I gotta be really careful. While we're here, I also want to get some of this soul sand, and if we can find some nether wart, because we will need that for potion making. And basically, potion making is one of the main reasons we're here. That, and we need blaze rods to make Eye of Enders, which we need to make ender chests, and also you can use Eye of Enders to find the, what are they called, the strongholds, where you can find the end portals. And I definitely want to go and eventually tackle the end dragon, because I really want an elytra. In my realm that I play on, sometimes with my fiance, we kind of, you know, we use it, the admin controls to be able to spawn in stuff, and we had mobs turned off for the most part, and wanted to, you know, just play around with the elytra, so we spawned some in, and they're wonderful, they're amazing, and make it easy to get around and everything. But yeah, this time around I'm doing everything the legitimate way, and it'll make it a little more difficult. Now I'm just thinking I probably should, before I get too far away, make sure I know the coordinates of the portal home. It's not in here, I don't think. No. I don't want to get lost in the Nether. Really, if I can help it. Okay, this was the tunnel, I'm pretty sure. Was it down here? Okay, well, I'm going to try to find my way back to the start portal, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. I did some looking around, and for some strange reason, I just can't find my way back to the starting portal. And then I started getting attacked by ghasts. So I figure what I'll do is, instead of just frustrating myself, I'll go around, we'll try to find what we can, and then when we've had enough, we'll just build a portal back to the overworld, and yeah, we'll be able to find our way home from there, for sure. Yeah, so let's go hunt for Blaze. Oh, is there two of them? Definitely sounds that way. There's one. Haha, sucker. Yep, there was definitely two. Oh, the Nether. Be really careful here. A lot of this space is only one block thick, and with an efficiency 5 pick in the Nether, you're asking for trouble. Alright. Oh, there he is. Where you hiding, buddy? That's weird. Wonder if he despawned. Magma cubes. I think they drop magma cream, which I can use to make some fire resistance potions if I ever get a blaze rod. Just gotta be really careful I don't hit a zombie pigman. Yeah, magma cream. I got one. Is this another fortress? Yes! Alright, this is it. There's gonna be wither skeletons and blaze, and hopefully blaze rods. Okay, here we are. We're inside. Here we go. We need this. Right on. Now this stuff is very easy to grow as long as you have some and some of the soul sand. It takes like no time at all to amass a ton of it. And we need it for every single potion we brew, so it's kind of nice. I should be careful. I think I only brought one stack of torches, so I have like 39 left. Probably wasn't smart, but... Aha, blaze. Drop me a rod. There we go. Very nice. Just need a few dozen more of these. Okay, now let's see if we can find a blaze spawner nearby. There we go. This is what I wanted to see. Okay, so I don't think that the blaze are affected by light level, but maybe they are. There we go. My looting sword, we should get quite a few of these, and then we'll be able to block this off and then build like a portal room in this hallway. And then we'll go back to the overworld, find our way home. We can make some potions of like fire resistance and whatnot. And then we'll come back and maybe even build like a blaze rod experience farm here. I've seen some tutorials online that seem pretty interesting in the mechanics, and we really could use an experience farm. The only thing I gotta do here is be careful that I don't break the spawner accidentally. Ooh, I'm on fire. This is such a great spot. It's like completely secluded. Sometimes these are out in the open and then you gotta worry about ghasts and everything. This is just amazing. Yeah, there will definitely be no shortage of blaze rods now. Amazing. Amazing. Anyways, I'm going to mess around here for a bit, kill a bunch more of these blaze, and yeah, I'll bring you back when it's time to build the portal and head back to the overworld. Okay, now I've accidentally hit a zombie pig man. So this may be as good a time as any to think about heading out of here. Although I did find a whole unexplored area of the Nether fortress. Oh, this place is huge! Okay, well I think for now, that'll be good. So I can see a problem with getting rid of the nether brick. Alright, here we go. Hopefully it brings us somewhere decent. Okay, and here we are back from the Nether portal. So that wasn't too bad. It was about 3,500 blocks to travel, which is quite a ways, but at the same time, it's not terrible. It took about 3 Minecraft days. Not too bad. So yeah, we're back, and We got 47 blaze rods, which is awesome. A magma cream, a wither skeleton skull, one of the 3 that we need to summon the wither. We didn't use a single golden apple. We got tons of ender pearls on the way home. And not to mention 28 bookshelves. I came across like maybe 4 more villages. They were just everywhere. Tons of apples. So yeah, I think it was definitely a successful trip. I also restocked our glowstone, which is not... Oh, I put it down here with the redstone. Almost a stack and a half of glowstone. That's great. That'll give us a lot of lamps that we're going to need for around the property. Almost 2 full stacks of nether quartz ore, which is a ton of backup experience if we ever need it. And we could actually probably build something really awesome out of quartz now because we have so much of it. Got a bit of the stuff from the nether fortress, bricks, some fence and stuff. But like I said, the main goal was the blaze rods, and we got 47 of them, which is awesome. So, yeah, as I said, I also grew a bunch of dark oak, which I believe is up in this chest here. Yeah, so we got a ton of it there. So what I'm going to do between now and next episode is swap out that roof for the dark oak, and I think that it'll make a big improvement, because right now it's not bad. But what I'm worried about is when the second story wall is next to this roof, and then there's another roof here. It's just going to be way too much spruce, I think. See, I think the dark oak will really, I don't know, contrast nicely, while still being somewhat complementary. So, yeah, I'll take care of that in between episodes. I'm also probably going to set up the brewing station up here. It probably won't take up the whole thing. I don't know exactly what else I might put up here. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I'm definitely going to set up a brewing station so that we can start making some potions of fire resistance and then go back to the nether without any sort of worry at all. Not that it was that difficult this time, but you know, you're constantly on edge of lava, and it'd be nice to have fire protection potions to make sure that we don't ever have that kind of issue where we burn to death. And then once we get those potions and some ender chests, what I want to do is go back into the nether from this portal and then try to find the other portal that we made that's in the nether fortress, and then join them up with a nice secure tunnel so that when we want to go to build the blaze farm or collect blaze rods, we have a safe way of getting there. And maybe we'll put in like I don't know, maybe like a minecart or some sort of faster transport, like the boats on ice. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, thanks a lot for coming to hang out with me, coming on the adventure to the nether. And yeah, don't forget to like the video if you like it. Just tickle that like button. Show some support. Leave me a nice comment. Tell me I'm on the right track. And subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of thing in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have an awesome day. Peace!